Kapov when I was living with my Uncle Rudy in Milan.
Why should that interest me?
These people are dangerous. They have no code, no honor. They've been expanding throughout Europe, and it makes sense that they want to move into the U.S.
It's a big country.
And poor Charles is the perfect point of entry. But Kapov is new here. He doesn't know the area. He doesn't know the players, so he needs someone to facilitate things. Enter you, newly retired and bored out of your mind?
Actually, I'm not that bored, and it's not really your concern, so...
Well, it is my concern. Because these people are dangerous, and I would hate to see the balance of power upset.
Well, I understand that you weren't allowed, access to your family business. Now you're interfering with mine. It's not a good thing, you know what I mean?
I'm thinking of my little brother here the same way you're thinking of Jason. You are thinking of Jason, aren't you? What do you think he'd say about you and Kapov?
Call him. Ask him.
I can't do this anymore. I have to tell Lucky the truth. It'll be better if the truth comes out.
Back off or I kill her.
Johnny, don't do this.
Back off! Lulu's right, you don't want to do this. Move. You're making a big mistake. Put the gun down and let her go. Put it down. Put it down. You're only making a mistake. Lulu! All right. Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Leave the keys or she's dead! Okay. All right. Just don't hurt her. Don't hurt her.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
I won't let you confess. Put out an APB for Johnson car and Lulu Spencer. Set up roadblocks and all the routes going out of town.
My car was just stolen outside by an armed felon. What kind of a funhouse are you people running around here?
You tell me what Johnny's taking Lulu. I have no idea. Like hell you don't. Your timing was way too perfect. You show up 2 seconds later, Johnny's making a run for it. I'm thinking you got the gun into Johnny and worked the escape route, and when I tried to take him down, you threw my shot. Lulu was too close. You could have blown her head off.
I don't see anyone.
Then we got away.
Here for how long?
Long enough for us to ditch this car. They can't follow too close. I got a hostage.
Kidnapping is a federal crime, and they already had you under arrest for murder. I'm the one who killed Logan.
You were protecting yourself.
I stabbed him to death, and the police think it was you.
Yeah, you were going to confess to Clinton.
And you should have let me and said you want to ruin your whole life.
Well, how the parent we? So how'd you get the gun to Johnny? I didn't. Where is Johnny headed with Lulu? Lucky, I don't know. Lulu's life is on the line. Don't you even give a damn?
This conversation is over. My client says nothing further without benefit of counsel.
You don't want to talk to me, you tell her where Johnny took Lulu.
Where'd you lose the car? Then search the packing district on foot if you have to. What's he doing here?
He was with me when you called. He's friends
I'll deal with that later. Listen, did Lulu discuss with either of you about helping John Sakara escape?
Lulu is the one who killed Logan. Johnny covered for her and got arrested for murder.
Who else knows the truth?
Maxine Spinelli.
But what about the gun that John used to escape?
The gun? Lulu must have smuggled the gun in. I came here to talk to Johnny. Johnny walked out of this room with the gun with Lulu's head. Harper was going to take a shot. There's no way he was going to hit Johnny, so I shoved him aside so he wouldn't hit Lulu.
Okay. So, hypothetically speaking, there's no way that you could have been involved in any of this, right? Because it occurs to me, as it will occur to the police, that you helping Johnny escape would be a very smart way to make peace with the Zakaras.
Tell me again, why were you visiting John Zakara?
I felt bad for him.
Since when? What has he ever done for you?
Oh, Maximista has a kind heart, and both she and the Jackal believe the mob prince to be innocent of the unworthy one's demise.
Wait a minute. That psycho was itching to pull the trigger and blow Lulu
That is
Spencer away.
ridiculous. There's no way that Johnny would shoot Lulu.
Yeah, Maximista is correct. See, the mob prince has a deep, abiding affection for the blonde one, so...
You're Morgan's flunky, aren't you? Maybe you smuggled in that gun.
No, Spinelli was with me the whole time.
We'll see. I want him held as a person of interest.
You can't arrest Spinelli for no reason.
Maxie, you need to leave.
Okay, but I'm not leaving without him.
Fine, take him with you. I'll see you at home. Oh, so now you're protecting suspects?
Thanks, Dad.
It looks like Johnny's taking off on foot with Lulu. All right, she must be so scared now that Johnny gives a damn.
And you're sure that Jason is a part of this?
He shoved Harper out of the way so he wouldn't get shot.
But why would he put himself on the line for John's car?
Jason showed up right when Johnny was making his break. It has to be more than a coincidence. I just need to get out of here.
Dare I hope that telling the truth about Lulu killing Logan Hayes is part of the plan?
No, I didn't think so.
You know what, the cops can dig all they want. There's no evidence tying me to Johnny's escape.
Fortunately, and all concern for Lulu aside, you did obstruct an attempt to capture an escaping murder suspect. And despite my brilliance, that's going to cost you at least one night in jail.
Okay, first of all, I am not interested in coming out of retirement. I can suggest transport routes, cooperative public officials, who to deal with among local factions. I want to be an advisor, not a representative.
You're a cautious man.
Yes.
I admire that. This could be an effective way for us to get comfortable and establish trust.
Like I said before, you don't compete with my old organization. No violence, no hostility, no conflict at all. You leave Jason Morgan alone.
You've got a visitor. I'm Cody Paul. We met at the hospital.
Yeah, right, while I was doing community service. Thought you got arrested.
A friend hired Diane Miller to represent me. She got me acquitted. Diane's probably going to have you out of here in less than 24 hours, and I thought you should be prepared.
For what?
I offloaded cargo on Pier 17. The ship came in from Russia the other day, and the owner was there to supervise, a guy named Kapov. Karpov's supposed to be a major crime figure in Russia. Now his people are looking to hire crews in Port Charles. Sounds like he's getting in business here, and I thought you should know.
Why?
You run the mob in Port Charles now.
Is that what people say?
I don't blame you for not trusting me. But ask Diane. She'll tell you. I'm honest about what I do and why.
So why warn me?
There were 2 or 3 times at the hospital when you could have made trouble for me, and you didn't.
I appreciate this. If you hear anything about Kapov, who he's doing business with, who he's meeting with, just let me know.
No problem.
Listen to Max meets his fears and frustrations however she may choose to express them.
There's probably the police right now trying to get evidence.
Let cooler heads prevail.
Spinelli, get on your computer. Look up security footage, credit cards, whatever it takes to help me find my brother before the police kill him.